Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine.
Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel, spiritual advisor, teacher, and healer. We're going to go ahead and jump into this reading. The person most on your mind. What are their true feelings? Let's take a look at the collective. The person most on their mind. What is their true feelings? What is their true feelings for the collective? What are their true feelings? What are their intentions? Next actions. What's driving these actions? Their true feelings is they're really keeping it to themselves. This is someone that may be hiding from you. They don't want to engage. Like right now, they don't want to open up. They don't want to communicate. I'm almost feeling like this person is like really focused on their own stability, their own life, their own regular day-to-day. I'm also getting an energy of like hardship. Somebody may be isolated. They don't have a lot of people around them right now. It's almost like they're being forced to take care of their own responsibilities without the support or without the help of others. They also may feel as if though they don't have anyone else to depend on. So this is just simply what it is that they have to do. But right now, when it comes to their true feelings, they're not sharing their feelings. They're really in this energy of introspection. This is that dark night of the soul energy coming back out again. They're seeking some form of clarity, but they're seeking inner clarity and they're seeking some form of guidance. What are their intentions? Their intentions are to walk away. Yeah. It's like now they've come to the realization that they need to just move on. I'm getting energy like move on or move forward. Right? And that's their intention at this point in time. It's like, you know, they're going to focus on themselves. They're going to focus on their own stability. It's almost like a feeling of abandonment or loneliness here with the Eight of Cups, feeling abandoned, feeling left, feeling rejected. And so therefore they've been forced to focus on themselves, and that's what they plan on doing. Next moves, to love on themselves, to nurture themselves, to really pour into themselves. I'm getting also an energy of healing here. We got that North Node energy is also coming out with this energy. And I said it wrong. It's North Node in Aquarius and the South Node is in Leo. And it's like, so as they're moving forward towards the future, they're also bringing with them this new lesson that they've learned about how they need to show themselves compassion, show themselves grace, how they need to pour into themselves, how they need to build up their confidence is how I'm getting this energy, especially with this energy vibration of the energy of 8. One of the things about the 8 energy is all about overcoming. And so there's been some difficulties or some things that they've had to overcome as of late. And that's kind of what this energy is saying. You know, their next moves is really just to continue to do more of the soul searching, more of the spiritual work, and kind of move on is what I'm getting from this energy. They've decided. That's also the energy of 8. I decide. So they've finally come up with some kind of decisions. The energy of the 9 talks about I am. Right? And it's like they realize they're coming into some form of realization of who they truly are, which is very good energy. And the 8 energy is saying that they have made a decision. You have 2 8s back to back. They have decided to move on. They have decided to pour into themselves and to give themselves grace and also to heal. What's driving this energy? Time. It's almost like they've come to a awareness or a realization that there has been entirely too much time that has passed. They may be feeling as if though they've run out of chances, that there may be no new cycle. And so because of that energy of not feeling as if though there's opportunities, there's no new cycle, they've run out of time. Now it's almost like they're coming to the realization that they're forced and to move on, to move forward, no matter how hard it is, no matter how much they don't want to. But I think that's the energy that they finally come to an epiphany around, and that's what they've decided to do, is just kind of move forward and kind of manifest new things for themselves. They want to manifest a new positive things, like new opportunities and new blessings, and that's really where their focus is at this time. What they're not telling you, Seven of Cups. What they're not telling you is that there are a lot of options, right? Or they feel as if though they have a lot of options, that they don't have to settle, is what I heard. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah. They don't have to settle. They have options. They can move in a different way. Especially when it comes to that seven energy, because seven energy is all about their destiny and their path. You know, they may have been confused about their destiny in their past, in the recent past, but I'm really feeling as if though now they've come to more of an energy of awareness, because seven also talks about I sense, right? And what they're sensing is they're really finally tapping into their emotions, and their emotions are guiding them towards what it is that they need to do. I like this energy. I told you, now that we're coming out of Mercury retrograde, their mindset has shifted and changed. And that's the reason why the readings that we were getting with the Mercury retrograde energy, because our thoughts and our emotions drive our thoughts, and our thoughts are kind of driven by our emotions and what we're feeling in the moment and in the time. And during Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of reminiscing, there's a lot of, reflecting, and all of those types of energies brings up a ton of emotions, especially being as that we just came out of that period of the new moon in Cancer. And so with that energy, it's really bringing up a lot of deep emotions, right? Bringing up a lot of deep emotions, but also reflection as well. So let's see, what is Spirit's advice for you? Hanged Man. It's an energy of letting go. Yeah. And I think this is Spirit telling you that the time has come for you to just let go. Especially if you have been holding on to the thought or the belief or the possibility that something could change here. Especially when we think about the energy of 12, it's a sacrifice. It's an energy of surrender and release. And so this is really Spirit's way of saying that now is the time for you to sacrifice and release and let something go so that something else can finally come in. I like the 12 energy because the 12 energy also talks about you coming to a new awareness, a new understanding, and knowing where your next steps or your new direction is. So the one is all about the energy of I. It's also enlightenment, it's awareness, it's knowledge. And then the two is the action. What is my next move? What are my next actions? And so Spirit is saying your best next move and next action is just to let it go. Outcome energy or messages of advice. Ace of Cups. I'm really getting from this Ace of Cups energy that everything that you could possibly want, as for the greatest good of all involved, is going to take place with the Ace of Cups. If you want love, you'll get love. If you want peace, you'll get peace. If you want happiness, you'll get happiness. If you want joy, you'll get joy. It's like you're going to be fulfilled either way. There's going to be fulfillment for you in the end, should you allow that to come in. Because this can also be cleansing and healing, and it's like a blessing. Spirit just said, yeah, I turned over this card. It was the energy of rejection is God's protection. Yeah, that was a part of one of my what's the word that I'm looking for? Affirmations for today. Rejection is God's protection. And that's how I feel like this energy is coming up and what it is saying here. Let's see. What's in the subconscious? Their true feelings, yeah. King of Pentacles. It's like, it's almost like now they've, with this understanding, it's like, I'm just gonna, continue to do my own thing. King of Pentacles is an energy of sovereignty and independence. And so there's a sense here somebody just wants to be sovereign and independent and kind of focus on themselves. What's the energy of their intentions? It's this energy of past life energy of nostalgia. They're moving away from that. They're moving away from the hope or the dream of the belief that this could ever be possible. And that's their true intention. That's what they want to do. When we look at the energy of 6, it's like I choose, right? The same way as the 8 energy is I decide. And what they've decided and chosen to do is to move away from this feeling or this energy, whatever was making them feel nostalgic, and focus on themselves. So let's see. Next moves. Emperor, yeah, there we go. Aries energy, self energy, me energy. And it's falling right up under the energy of Leo. So it's the fire, the drive, the passion energy that's coming through. And the Emperor is also an energy of the mind and I think type of energy. But it is also an energy that talks very much about the self as well. What's driving this energy in the shadows? Okay. I'm almost getting, as soon as I turned it over, it was like their tricks are not working for them. Their tricks and then whatever manipulation or whatever it was that they were trying, it's like the time has run out. They weren't working. It's like they're just choosing or deciding to abandon those old ways. Yeah, that's what you don't see here with the moon and Aquarius energy. They're abandoning, because the energy of Aquarius talks about like unity and community and togetherness and all of those things. It's like they're abandoning that thought process with the energy of 7 again. The energy of 7 talks about the energy of your choices, right? And what you choose to do. And so it is just like, this is what those choices is, to move in a different direction. And it also tests you. Have you learned from your past mistakes? Have you learned from your past mistakes here? And there's this energy of self-sabotage. Always being in a sneaky, manipulative type of way or behavior that has pretty much left him. He's holding 5 of the swords. It's pretty much left him in an empty victory. There's no reward or no success here. What you're not seeing, I'm kind of feeling like this has been going on for a long time, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles, it's like it's taken a long time to get here. It's taken a long time, or this has been going on, like all of the options have been going on for a long time, because this is what they're not telling you. That even they've been trying to deceive you, right? With the 7 of Cups, with this delusional type of energy here. And that deep scorpionic energy. Yeah, definitely. Trying to use like temptation and lust and sex and whatever. It's like emotional manipulation is how I'm getting this energy. And this is something that's been going on for a long time. And it very much rightfully so needs to end. Messages of advice. Because of all of the chaos and confusion. And that's the reason why Spirit is telling you to let it go. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth blocking your path forward. It's taking you away from the things that matter. Seven of Pentacles was the energy in the pre-shuffle. And because it's been taking you away from the things that matter, it's been causing chaos and confusion, or chaos and problems in your everyday today with that Leo energy. And so it is definitely about time that you choose to leave this or let it go. And this is the change that needs to take place here through this spiritual guidance. It's like you've also come to a higher level of awareness, or in this reading, Spirit is bringing you this higher level of awareness with the energy of 3. It's an energy of an innerstanding of what needs to happen here. It's like you finally get it of what needs to be let go. So let's take a look at this outcome energy and messages of free choice. King of Wands. This is like really just taking your power back. Knowing just how much power you have in a situation. Because when I look at this energy, Leo to the energy of Leo, right? And so it's like, this is somebody who, even though it's coming out as like the King of Wands, but it's coming out as like a sense of stubbornness here. You know, this is someone who wants it their way all the time. Could be definitely very attractive, very personable. But there's a sense of arrogance and cockiness to the to the King of Wands as well, especially when they're in low vibration. And so what Spirit is saying is that what it is that you desire with the Ace of Cups will come in. You just need to be patient. The Knight of Pentacles is all about being patient, because with that patience, it's going to bring in the person that is going to match your vibration, who is going to bring nobility, who is going to bring leadership, who is going to bring the true energy of what it is to be a leader and a good partner, someone that you can learn from and grow with. And that's, look at this, Spirit said, and that's the truth. And that is the truth. Let's go ahead and pull a message of advice. But remember, we all have free will, right? But Spirit is definitely saying that you're going to be okay. And what it is that you desire will come in. But it's just time. You just need to be patient. Be patient. And like I said, rejection is God's protection. I just heard this is the best thing that this person could do for you. And so now that they've come to this decision, you don't have to worry about them pulling on your energy. Hopefully we don't have to worry about them popping up in every reading, right? Because they're choosing to move forward, move on, and focus on themselves. Look at this, compassion. Compassion is a 12. Look at that. Hanged Man energy. Surrendering, releasing, and letting go. Hanged Man energy. Number 12. Compassion. You're a deeply compassionate being. Allow the light of your allow the light of your goodwill to shine to the world. Accept the care that the Creator has for you. You're loved and immensely lovable. The compassion starts with yourself. Gently, lovingly, and unconditionally accept yourself just as you are. It isn't necessary to be perfect, and there's no one that you need to please but your higher self. The more you can release judgment and negative beliefs about yourself, the more true compassion you'll have for others. Be gentle with yourself and cherish who you really are. It's time to release guilt and shame because they no longer serve you. Forgive yourself and others. Anytime you notice a negative thought about yourself come up, immediately replace it with a positive one. Your affirmation, the vibration of compassion shines through me, through my every cell. The vibration of compassion shines through my every cell. Affirm it in the comment sections, my love. The vibration of compassion shines through my every cell. That has been their feelings reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I'm honored and I am truly grateful. If you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this video with those that you believe could benefit from the messages. And subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joiner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, Soul Joiners, I am wishing you love, blessings, happiness, and abundance be unto you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.
Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Sunshine.